what I found through these millionaires and billionaires and other people who have achieved success in their lives, even if it's not in terms of money, it's just like local impact or local community impact through their nonprofit volunteering organizations. What I found is that oftentimes throughout the struggle, throughout the journey, they enjoyed the process more than the journey. So when they got there, they still love what they did. I see this in terms of billionaires so much. Not always millionaires, but a lot of billionaires. For instance, they will just love what they're doing so much that they'll make billions of dollars and they'll be like, I I'll just keep coming to work because I love work so much. And that's one thing you kind of have to think about doing. Enjoy the process. It's very important. Enjoying the journey, the obstacles, things you go through, and enjoy it when you make advances. And don't get too depressed if you don't get any results. It's still important to maybe understand that and change how you're doing things so that you don't do the same thing over and over again. Insanity is doing the same thing over and over again and expecting different results. Apparently, Albert Einstein said that. I don't know if that's actually true. So if you gain no results in one method, maybe you should try something else. But still, it's very interesting. And as you can tell, there's so many other things I found that can be helpful. I'll just conclude with this one last thing, just to illustrate. Like, there's so many things out there that can help. You just have to discover them. Again, and start reading these books just to begin. Here's a very interesting, very helpful thing. Scientifically, it's been proven that your physiology follows your psychology rather than vice versa. I mean, that can work too, which means like if you feel unhappy, you can frown and stuff. But what they found is that if you force yourself to be certain ways in terms of your body language for extended periods of time, like if you pretend to be happy and you have a happy body language, you smile more, genuine smile, not this creepy smiling, like actual genuine smiling and like dancing and great body language, that can affect your physiology and you can naturally feel happier. And it works in other ways too. Like if you have confident body language like this, apparently in time it affects like your chemical and hormone secretion levels. And it's eerie because like they did experiments on this. And then if you have very like crappy, sad body language or fearful body language, your hormones will literally change. The serotonin levels will increase or decrease. Your testosterone will increase and decrease, and that will affect your state as well. And then there's other stuff too. It may just be your diet. Your diet sucks balls, and lack of certain nutrients, lack of certain minerals in your diet. And again, you can kind of see how like there's so many stupid things that can make you more unhappy than you need to be. Like I'm sure there's people who are struggling with some level of depression who a good portion of it may be caused by just like horrible diet. So make sure you're eating your stuff, and that requires good research. There's this great book called 50 Secrets of the Longest Living People, and there's some great stuff in there about just diet and nutrients and how they're happy and how they live in stress-free environments and all this stuff. It makes them live long, happy, and live until 100 years of age. Check that book out as well. It's goddamn insane. It's like if you don't eat these foods or these minerals or nutrients or enough of them, and the book really makes me a little bit antsy because it goes so in depth about all these things, and I'm like, man, I just pulled out of the fridge whatever I want to eat because it tastes good,